Hello there. Greetings, salutations. How we all doing? I am working on a Tuesday. The guy that normally works this shift had to have today off, so we switched. I had yesterday off. It's what? Oh, almost 7. I signed in early, 6:30, because I go home at 2:30. I didn't sleep real good last night. Real tired today. But that is not what this video is about. Oh no, it's not. What it is about is Pearl. As you all know, the ongoing saga of Pearl, and the last episode of this, I told you that I was waiting to hear from the Wolf Scooters. Well, I didn't hear from them, but I decided to call today. Figured, what the heck? I talked to them, Thursday or Friday last week or something. So I called him up, and I got a hold of the guy. Same guy I talked to last time, actually. And I inquired as to what was going on. Now, you remember when I first had problems with Pearl and I called up to the place I bought it from, I actually ended up talking to the guy that runs the place, and he was very rude. Thought it was funny that my scooter had died with 75 miles. He actually giggled on the phone. Just lucky I wasn't closer, because I'd have gone over. Anywho, he said he was going to contact him and talk to this guy, and I said, well, good luck. I said, I don't really think they have very good customer service. But the guy at Wolf Scooter says, well, we'll talk to him about that. And rightfully so. I mean, if these are the people selling your product, you probably ought to know if they're not doing a good job with customer service. But anyway, talked to the guy today. Called the guy. Wasn't able to get to him. Surprise, surprise. Left a message. And then sent him an email to his email address that he has for doing business with him. The actual. So you would think this guy running a business would have checked phone messages or replied to an email from a company that you sell their products. If they send you an email, leave you a voicemail, you would call that person back relatively quickly, I would think, because they're the people that you're selling their products. He had not heard from him. The guy at Wolf Scooter didn't seem too happy about it. I mean, he didn't say anything, but you can tell from the tone. Because I said, I'm calling, he says, oh yeah, he says, I called and couldn't get a hold of him. And then he hesitates, says, then I sent an email, but I have yet to get any reply. And you could just tell from the tone, he wasn't pleased about that. This guy's digging his own hole over there. I don't know. But, of course, that means nothing can be done yet because he hasn't talked to the guy. So, I mean, we're kind of just in limbo, basically. But this guy over there, I don't know. I don't see how you can run a business like that. I mean, if you're a dealer for a company, they want you out there selling their products. They want you taking care of their customers. If you're not even returning phone calls to the people that you're selling their stuff for, it pretty much just kind of sticks with what I was saying, that the guy is not very good with customer care. Because if you're not even calling back to people that have products that you're selling, then you really, truly do not care about customers or anybody else. I don't know what that guy's thinking, but... So anyway, that's the update. I'm going to get through this shift, and then I got 2 days off. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with my 2 days off. I've got a few things to do. The folks are thinking they want to go see a movie. What is it? Guardians of the Galaxy. Which actually looks pretty good. I hear the reviews on it were really good, so I'd like to go see that. And then Expendables 3 comes out this month, too. I want to go see that, so maybe a couple movies this month. That won't be the same without the fiancée, but she's teaching. She had a couple of cancellations this week, so she might make as much money as she wanted to, but it happens. The Japanese students she has, a lot of them went back to Japan in August, and they come back in September. So in September, she'll be back to full students, so that'll be good. Other than that, it's just a quick update, let you know what's going on. Like I said, working, got the next couple days off, and of course, the update on Pearl. Poor Pearl. What would she ever do to anybody? It's a good little scooter. I miss riding. I've been watching a lot of motor vlogs. I actually found some new motor vloggers that I've been watching, and it just makes me miss being on Pearl all the more. And actually, what it really does is it merely makes me want to get my motorcycle license and get on a motorcycle. But we got to take it in baby steps. First of all, I got to get the scooter fixed and running, and then drive more on it and get used to being out on the streets and stuff. And then I'm really hoping to be moving up to a motorcycle. Won't happen this year, but maybe next year. We'll see. Anyway, there you go. Quick update. We'll try to keep it under 5 minutes. You guys have a great upcoming week, what's left, and I'll see you in the next video.